Here we have a... Is this like the Airbus Beluga, but in older of some kind? Or is this some other plane? Hard to say. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Traveling the World using Google Maps Street View imagery, and also welcome back to the United States of America, the land of the free. And of airplane graveyards, cemeteries, boneyards, whatever word you are preferring. Today we will be in the Arizonian city of Tucson, which should be pronounced Tucson or Tucson. The city has 550,000 inhabitants, is kind of close-ish to the Mexican border, in fact 100 kilometers away, and it has one of the biggest, if not the biggest, airplane graveyard in the world. It's also a city that seems to lie mostly on this side of highway number 10, but that's for another episode. Here we have the Tucson airport. Well, actually, here we have the Tucson airport. This runway here might serve exclusively, more or less, this airport graveyard here. I guess planes that airlines don't need anymore can be parked here, can be put here. Scrap metal, other electronics can be taken out, perhaps reused, sold, and whatnot. Many of these planes that you see here are, I guess, military planes or older models of commercial planes, well, fighter jets. And it goes on and on and on. And this whole area here is very big. To tell you how big it is, 6 kilometers full of airplanes, and then maybe around 5 kilometers. So you can do the math, 25 square kilometers. Yeah, plus minus, let's say 20 square kilometers full of airplanes in different sizes, shapes and forms. Unfortunately, we cannot go there. I cannot also show you much, just to show you what I cannot show you. This is how it looks. You can see a little bit. You can go all the way around this facility and look at these different planes, but you'll always be a little bit too far away to actually recognize anything. Same goes for here, where you really can't see anything. And maybe we can go here in the beginning of this road. Not quite here. And probably a highly secured area. Now, more interestingly for us is the Pima Air and Space Museum. It is smaller, but it has, I guess, overlapping planes with the other facility. And this is something we can actually walk through. So we shall do that. I expect it to be similarly complicated like Hamburg's miniature wonderland, where walking through on Google Maps was fun, but it was also difficult. But let's start. Let's start and see what we can find. First we find helicopters. The queens of the sky. No, the queen of the sky is actually the 747-800. So helicopters are still nice. They look like cardboard versions of real helicopters, but I guess it's just also the desert sand that doesn't really help. This one can... I don't know any model names really, but this one can carry some weight, I think. That's why it has such strange design, where otherwise the cabin would be, now a weight can be. If that makes any sense to you. They look much older. And the small one there, I mean, it really doesn't, like, I mean, they have closed these things, the windows of these helicopters for some reason. Maybe the sun would just otherwise kind of bleach out the leather interior. Some kind of space shuttle. It's not the original space shuttle. It's a miniature version of it. Angel shuttle. You tell me. Yeah, all sorts of weird planes. I can't even tell you what they all are. This one is the ambulance, or however it's called in the military. Here's a fighter jet, but I can't even tell you which one that is. Looks very big. Another fighter jet. This one looks a bit older, but less aerodynamic. Yeah, and you see there's loads to see. I would try to make a circle. This one looks very cool. Try to make a circle as much as I can. This looks like a, I don't know, maybe some old Boeing Globetrotter. Or something like this. A NASA plane, a retrofitted, yeah. And actually know what kind of plane this is. With 4 turbines. Here we have a, is this like the Airbus Beluga but in older of some kind? Or is this some other plane? Hard to say. Yeah, the silver propeller planes, absolute class of an airplane. Looks great. Probably was too heavy at some point, so they just fell out of the sky, and the ones that didn't made it here to the Tucson boneyard. Here we have to make a circle. Coast Guard. All these planes look very matte, which I think is because of the desert sand, or I would imagine it to be the case. Very cool. Have you already picked a favorite? I mean, this Beluga one there is really a sight worth seeing, I think. Personally, I'm more for the bigger ones. This one I also like very much, where strangely the kind of propellers almost touch the ground. It's odd, isn't it, to think about it? I wonder how... Yeah, I mean, I guess it can never really touch the ground, even if you land stupid way, but isn't it too close? What if there's a stone? Strange. Can venture out here to the right a little bit. China Southern Airlines, yeah, 737 maybe? Does it say anywhere? I guess you can rent or book a spot here for your old airplanes. I don't know, and then pay a fee, or I don't know, something monthly subscription. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, these old parts. I don't even know what that is exactly. Here you have the park ranger. What's this? Flying HV service. Yeah, truly interesting. This one is an eagle skull. I don't know if this was some kind of private jet or something. Looks very old school, huh? Doesn't look like, looks like 70s. It doesn't look like, or maybe this was just actually art that was done here. Invited some local artists to, yeah, paint some of these planes maybe. Very cool. I like these kind of museums where you can just roam around as well. There's no, there's no immediate path I feel like I should be following, which is kind of nice. Well, This one has definitely seen better days, and I think this is the person I'm with here, or she has the exact same route as me. But I guess this is my friend, or my wife, or my sister. Well, it's nice to have some company. I think this is the first street view where actually I have some company, which is nice. Sorry about the antivirus thing there. This is some sky, I don't know, Skyhawk. Ah, they are actually the names of the models written. See, I'm that kind of person who would not know that until the almost the end. So this is a Grumman Mohawk reservation. Alright, that's very helpful. I only have to get close enough to these signs. Cannot read that. Cannot read that at all. I'm gonna read this one. Yeah, the idea was good, but I don't know how much I could have actually read, even if I knew. Let's try over there. There's so much happening. It really depends what the person that filmed this was interested in, which is something we just kind of learn on the side here. That's good. Cute, nice red one. Also cannot read that. I believe this says Boeing. Is Boeing bigger in the US than Airbus? Who knows? I want to know what that thing is. I like that. Oh. I don't think I will ever know. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Oh. Nope. Why are these signs blurred out? Do they really think that otherwise wouldn't have to pay any entrance to the museum? This one is a small propeller plane. It has this like radar unit on top of it. This I can almost read. Ah, so close. If only Street View footage was, comprehensively covering everything. That'll be so nice. But yeah, pretty cool place, huh? Pretty old planes. I kind of thought there would be some newer planes. I don't know if maybe there are. If these are newer planes, they don't particularly look like it, but they're definitely way more sorted in many ways and already taken apart. And yeah, but such I'm just looking, by the way, whilst I'm talking here, if there's maybe more of a plain sort of graveyard. Such areas exist all over the world. In Spain, I have once had a look at one of these airplane graveyards. I don't know if this is bigger than this one here. This is already pretty big. I wonder why this one is here all by itself. Looks very old. Look how much in front on the body the wings are. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Some pretty big planes. Air graveyard. What's this? Stuff. Loads of stuff. Naja, anyways, I hope this was interesting enough for you. I'm not sure I can provide more of this video now. Well, we can actually have a quick look at the real Tucson airport and do some train spotting over there. FedEx, since this is anyway such an aircrafty video already. Anyways, actually I'm not interested anymore. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye bye.